I think he's live, but I can put a countdown. Alright, cool. Anyway, right guys, so today we're gonna do 4 days in one. Day second, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna warm up with jack jumps. So 325 jack jumps. So we're gonna raise the bar, 325 jack jumps, and then we're gonna do some pulls, some legs, some pushes, and some pull. Okay. And if you wanna know the full routine, check the description of the video. You'll find the routine there. Full routine is there, so you can follow along. Also, once I'm done with this video, I'm gonna drop a comment. I'm gonna pin a comment on the comment section to show you what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna start with these 325 jack jumps, and ideally I would like to get it done in under 5 minutes, but last time was tough, so I'm gonna try my best to do 325 jack jumps as fast as possible. If I go over 5 minutes, so be it. Okay, so shout out to Nikki, welcome, thank you for being here. Let's warm up, let's go. All right, let's go. $50. $100. 20. 60. 80. 100 more. 20. 60 more. 40 more. 20 more. 325. So that was 5 minutes 37. Ooh, my feet is hurting from yesterday. Shout out to Gabriel. So even though I went over 5 minutes, still good. So 325, I'm broken. So let me do my stretches and then we're gonna start doing some pulls. Need to get my shorts on. Alpha Omega, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. So I just did 325 jack jumps. So now I'm gonna do 120 pull-ups with one pump. And it's gonna be the ladder 15 down to 1, okay? So the goal is to do quality over quantity, unbroken sets, and then thirdly, as fast as possible. And I'm gonna wear my 5K vest. I'm gonna wear my 5K vest to make it slightly challenging. But if you follow me along this challenge, you can do this without the vest. I just want to add a vest to add a little bit more resistance to my training. Let's go. So the way these one pump pull-ups work is the following. So you do one pull-up, one full pull-up, okay? But before you come down, so you chin over the bar, and then you come halfway where you get a 90-degree bend on your arms, and then chin over the bar again, and then you drop, okay? So essentially it's 1.5 pulls, okay? So that's one pump pull-up. So yeah, we're gonna do 15 down to 1. So the goal is to do everything unbroken and obviously best quality as possible, okay? Let's go. So that was the first shot, and it's gonna be crazy. That was the first set, 15 reps. So now I gotta do 14. And then after 10, I was struggling big time. So imagine the next few reps how it's gonna be. Maybe I'm shooting too high. Maybe I should start with 10 down to 1. So just cooling that a bit more, because next one is going to be from now on 14 to I'll say 10 are going to be, those sets are going to be very hard to manage. So I'll try my best to do everything unbroken, but if not, I'll just break the set, cool down 3 seconds, back at it again. At least halfway, 7. Nine. 5 more. 5 more. 5 more. 3 more. Okay guys, 2 sets in, and as you can see, I already broke on the first set, on the second set. So it's gonna be tough all the way. I could feel it from the first set. But yeah, hard training, easy gaining. So next ones, we gotta do at least half of the total reps. So if you have to do, so next one is 13. So you have got to do 6.5. Obviously we cannot do 6.5, so you're gonna do 7 and 6. Seven, 6 more. Okay, 13 done. So now we're gonna go for 12. So minimum straight is gonna be 6, and then we just have to do 6 more. But I'll try to do as many as possible. Let's go, minimum 6. Six more. All right, 12 done. 12 done. So next one up is 11. So hey man, do you do any weights or is all body weight? I do some weights. Yeah, the days that I have more time, I do hit the gym and do some weights in combination with body weight. My main training is calisthenics, but I do weightlifting, especially for legs and shoulders. Okay, so 12. Not 12? Yeah, 12 done. So now is 12, 11. So 11, 6, 5. Minimum 6, and then we're gonna fight for the other rest. Let's go. 6, 5 more. With the basics. Okay, that was 11. So now we gotta do 10. You gotta do this non-stop. You got this, don't stop. I'm trying my best to do it non-stop, but it's tough. Doing those one pumps is hard. It's hard, especially on my arms. My hands are suffering. But in the long run, it's gonna benefit me on the grip. Only Kevo in the building. Shout out to Only Kevo at work right now, watching. Much appreciated, brother. Thank you for being here. Keep that grind. All right, so next one up, we got 10 to do. 10 pull-ups, 1 pump. So those 1 pumps are tough. And not maybe, for a fact, I set the bar too high. So 15 down to 1 is way too hard for these 1 pumps. So I should have started with 1, 10, 1 or something like that. Something easier. 15 is way too much because I did a 15 unbroken, but then after that I was exhausted because those 1 pumps trains your forearm strength and also your grip because you're constantly there, so you constantly holding the bar, so it makes it way harder. But yeah, no excuses. All right, so we're gonna go for set number 6, which is 10 reps. So minimum halfway, which is 5, but I'll try to maintain those 6 because I've been able to maintain those 6 since 12. So I'm going to try to maintain at least 6 straight and then fight for the other reps. The other reps. Let's go. Sumo. Task plan. Sumo. Okay, 10 done. So next one up, we gotta do 9. So again, I'm gonna try to maintain those 6 and then plus 3. Are you natural? Yes. All the way, my friend, all the way. No need to take any muscle enhancements or steroids, anything. Just work hard for your gains, and that's it. From Poland, I'm training right now too. A typical bodybuilding split chest. Oh, nice work. Shout out to Vladimir. Dzień dobry. Get that workout in, my friend. Get those daily deposits. That's it. That's the way forward. Consistency is key. The more often you train, the more conditioned you're gonna be. Not only strength-wise, endurance-wise, but muscle-wise. Okay, so we've done 15 to 10. So now we're gonna go for 6. So 6 reps. And we're gonna go for 9. We're gonna split into mini sets. So 6 plus 4, or 6 plus 3. 6 plus 3. Salute to everyone in the chat. Shout out to T Fitness in the building. So what's your body weight, bro? My body weight is 95 kilograms. 95 kilograms, or 210 pounds. Give it a take. All right, let's go for 9s. The trust is yours. Okay, 3 more. 3 more. Okay, 9 done. So next one up, we've got 8. So it's getting easier, less and less finally. Let's go. So next one up, we got to do 8 reps. So again, I will try to maintain the 6 reps all the way. So once you get to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I should be able to do Unbroken again. But yeah, this one is tough. Even without the vest, it's tough. So give this one a try and let me know how you feel. So total reps is 120. So 15 down to 1. How often do you train like this? So I do 2-way split. I do upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body. So today's upper body, but I'm gonna do a little bit of legs, but mainly focus on upper body. So tomorrow it's gonna be lower body, legs, shoulders, and core. All right, so 9 done. So let's do 8, 6, 2. 6, 2. Six, 2. 6, 2, 2. All right, 6, 2 done. That's 8. So next one up is 7. So 7. So my rest time between sets is 2 minutes. 7. So let's go for 7. Shout out to Colby in the building. Colby, what up, my friend? How you doing? How you feeling today? Good work on those Finding Nemos. Damn, y'all are just insane. I did that set yesterday. Wow, that was just damn. No, never mind the time. It's just finishing. Reach the finish line is the main thing. God damn it, that was a beating. But yeah, salute to y'all. Shout out to everyone training alone, whether outdoors, in the garage, or whatever, against modern gyms and broccoli heads. That's it. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone putting the work in. Let's go. Let's go. So it's going to be 7, 6, and 1. Nice work. So that's 7. So now on is going to be everything unbroken. Do you think that you have gained more gains doing calisthenics or weightlifting? Yeah, for sure, more calisthenics. Because calisthenics, you're not only working 1 or 2 muscle groups. Every time you do pulls, every time you do pushes, squats, Navy SEALs, anything, you're working lots of muscles, not just 1 or 2 muscles. Whereas when you're at the gym, especially let's say doing bench press, your main muscle is going to be your chest and a little bit of triceps and front delts. But you're not going to engage as many muscles as you would doing calisthenics. But on the other hand, to build muscle mass quicker, it's best to do weightlifting instead of calisthenics. Calisthenics will leave you very, very ripped, very lean and strong, okay? Whereas weightlifting is going to bulk you up really quick, but at the same time it's going to make you stiff, and you're not going to have as much definition as you would if you were a calisthenics athlete. That's why I like to do a combo. So weightlifting with calisthenics and a bit of running as well. So a bit of everything is not going to do you any harm. So try to condition yourself overall. So for weightlifting, for calisthenics and cardio, okay? Have a good combination is very important. So I try to do a little bit of everything. So calisthenics, weightlifting and running. Okay, so 7 done. So next one up is 6. But one thing is for sure, guys, one thing is for sure, regardless what you train, either calisthenics or weightlifting, you still have to put the work in. You still got to go hard on your sessions, and you still got to do progression overload if you want to be constantly reaching new levels and constantly stimulating the muscle mass. Because if you do the same exercise, same routine over and over again, no progression overloads, no more reps, no more increments of weight, what's going to happen is you're going to hit a plateau and you will no longer grow, you no longer develop your strength and endurance. So always make sure that you're consistent, you work hard, and always try to do progression overload. So slowly, bit by bit, increase the difficulty, even in weights or reps. Always make it slightly harder than the previous session. Okay, so we're doing 6 or 5 now. So total unbroken sets will be 15, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. "35 minutes just to do these 120 pull-ups. Damn, this is tough. But yeah, no excuses. Let's go. So 5 done. So next one up is 4. So you got 10 more reps to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Okay, 4 done. So next one up, we got 3, and then 2, and 1. Do you know how much calories you eat every day, or you just eat whatever you consistently working out? I ain't got a clue how many calories I eat a day, but I would say between 2,000, 2,500. I don't really track the calories, neither my macros, but I'm conscious about the stuff that I eat, and what I eat, I make sure that it's high in protein, low in carbs, or as low as possible in carbs, and low in fat, but has a little bit of good fats, non-saturated fats. Okay, so in order to maintain and develop muscle mass, you gotta have a high protein meal. Okay, every single day you need to have high protein meals, so you can maintain and build the muscle mass. At the same time, because you're working out consistently, you are decreasing the body fat. Okay, so yes, I ain't got a clue how many calories I eat. That's time consuming to do the tracking, so I just don't bother with it. But I'm conscious about the stuff that I eat, and yeah, I just select what I eat.
over just eating whatever. Because you could have, let's say 2,000 calories a day, but those 2,000 calories you would have on your macros, you would say, let's say you have only 50 grams of protein, 200 grams of carbs, and 100 grams of fat. Okay, that's a very bad diet. Okay, but at the same time, on the other hand, if you have 2,000 calories, but you have like 150 or 200 grams of protein, and then you have 50 grams of carbs and 75 grams of good fats. Okay, that's a different diet, and the calorie intake is going to be the same, but the macros are different. Macros is what really matter. So hey, what's going on? How's it going? What's your name? Flame. Shout out to Flame Creations. How you doing, my friend? I'm having a beating here on this pull-up bar. So I'm doing 120 pulls with one pump, and I'm doing the ladder 15 down to 1. So I've done 15 to 4. So I just got 3 more sets. 3, 2, 1, and we out of here. After this one, we're gonna do some Sumo Squats with one pump, and then we're gonna do some Navy Seals. But I don't know, it's been a minute. It's been 39 minutes since I've been doing these pulls, and it's taking me a really long time to complete this set. Let's go, 3. 1, 2, 3. My hands are crying. All right, 2 done. So we just got 2 more sets. So we got 2 and 1. Fighting Irish, welcome. How you doing, my friend? Thank you for being here. We're getting those daily deposits. So we're doing the ladder down 15 to 1 on pulls with one pump. So this thing is killing me. So today I'm using my 5K vest, and then for this routine I confess that I shoot too high. I should have started with 10 down to 1 and back up. So I decided to go for 15, and then it's just been a beating. How many reps in total? 120, 15 down to 1. All right, so we got 2 and 1, and we're done. Okay, that's 2. My hands are crying more than anything. It's just my hands. Not even my lats or my forearms, it's just my hands. The grip is just going. Right, so 1 more and we finish these pulls, and then we're going to do some Sumo Squats. Give my upper body a rest, especially my hands. Okay, job done. 41 minutes, 38 seconds. Whew. That was a real beating. Doing good, bro. Hope you well, fam. Yes, I'm good. I'm just taking a beating over here with these 1 pump pulls. But yeah, we gotta put the work in. You working out again? Yes, my friend. I try to do workouts on a regular basis, at least 5-6 times a week. But you know, sometimes when I'm too tired, I just take 2-3 days rest and then back at it again. You know, I don't have a specific day or days to rest. I rest when I'm tired, and whenever I'm tired, I take as long as my body needs to recover. So once I'm recovered, I'll come back stronger and I'll be able to grind again for, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 days straight, and then rest whenever I feel tired. I'm only coming back to doing pull-ups again after healing from my upper back injury. What happened to your upper back? Yeah, man, that's the thing. So take it easy now. So make sure that you fully recover from the injury. Make sure you do plenty of physio. So make sure you fully recover from the injury before you get back to your grind. Because if you don't fully recover, guess what? The injury will come back, and you're probably gonna make it worse. So make sure that you fully recover from the injury before you do anything. Not just back injuries, but any other type of injuries. Make sure you are fully recovered before you actually working out on that particular body group. All right, so now we're gonna do some sumo squats. So 120 again, so 15 down to one pump at the bottom. So sumo squats, give my upper body a rest. My hands are crying. And then after that, we're gonna do some Navy SEALs. Whew. I'm dreading those Navy SEALs, but yeah. Okay, let's go. So sumo squats, one pump at the bottom. Okay, 15 done. 15 sumo squats, one pump. So now we're gonna go for 14. So we're gonna go ladder down, 15 down to one. It was from a certain exercise that I did that focused on my upper body muscles. I forget exactly what I hurt myself, but then I made a dumb mistake on doing left afterwards, which made it worse. Yes, that's all I'm saying. So when you got an injury, don't keep on repping on top of that injury. Make sure that you rehab, fully recover from that injury, and then get back at it again slowly. Okay, you gotta look after your body, because injuries, they can take weeks, months, even years to heal. Okay, so make sure that you look after your injury before you do anything else, because we only got one body, and unfortunately we cannot buy health. So make sure you look after your body, look after your health, stay fit, stay strong, and stay injury free. Let's go. So we're gonna go for 14. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, another one done. Be active in the building. Shout out to Be Active. How you doing, my brother? How you doing today? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Be Active. Be Active is another beast that you must follow. Be Active. First thing he does every day, every morning, he wakes up, go to the toilet, wash wash his face, brush his teeth, and then he does his 20 pull-ups, okay? Then after that, he goes outside and get those daily deposits, even after breakfast. And then only then that he goes back home and have his breakfast. So shout out to Be Active. So if you're looking for motivation, daily motivation, inspiration, and ways to get by, make sure you stop by his channel, like, subscribe, comment, and share. And most important, do it too. Don't just watch. Get that money too, guys. Let's go. So 13. Okay, another one done. So next one up, we got 12 reps. Not a problem, my brother, not a problem. So next one up is 12 reps. All right, 12 done. So now we're gonna go for 11s. Yeah, shout out to Be Active. Shout out to Fighting Irish. Two warriors right here, getting those daily deposits on a regular basis. Shout out to y'all. How many pounds is your weight vest? So it's 5 kilograms. So 5 kilograms, I would say it's about 12 pounds, I guess. 10, 12 pounds. So it's 5K. Let's go for 11s. Okay, 11 done. So now we're gonna go for 10s. So just got 55 more reps to go. Everyone be easy. I'm getting around for my workout this morning. Good morning, my brother, cousin. Much appreciated. Be active. If you are still alive, once I'm done, I'll be checking you out. So shout out to you. Shout out to Be Active. Let's go. Louis, shout out to Louis Williams. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Thank you for being here. So we're doing sumo squats, one pump at the bottom, 15 down to 1. Let's go. So we've done 15 to 11, so we just got 10 to 1. So we're gonna go for 9s. Nine. All right, so we got 8 down to 1. Let's go. Let's go to moving. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Much appreciated, Lewis. We're just getting those daily deposits. That's it. Let's go. So today we're gonna do a little bit of everything. We done pulls, so we're now doing legs, and then we're gonna do pushes, which is gonna be Navy SEALs, and we're gonna finish with some core body twists. Let's go. 8. Okay. Little 7s. Six. Okay, so just got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. 15 reps to go, and then after this we're gonna do some Navy SEAL burpees. That's gonna be a tough one, but yeah, we gotta put the work in. So 15 down to 1, which is 120 reps. So now we gotta do Navy SEAL burpees. So 15 down to 1. Whew, that's gonna be a tough one. Probably another half an hour or so doing these Navy SEAL burpees. But yeah, what does this squat train? Legs, mainly thighs and glutes. It's not natural. Come on, Choco, I'm your brother. Shout out to Choco. Nobody's cheating here. We're just putting the work in. That's it. That's all. Right, so now we're gonna do some Navy SEAL burpees, and I'm gonna do it right down there. So hopefully you'll be able to see me. So Navy SEAL burpees. So it's gonna be 15 down to 1, and I'm just thinking how to do the pump. 15 down to 1. How to do this pump on the Navy SEAL burpees. So yeah, I might do a pump on the last push-up, because it's 2 push-ups, 2 mountain climbers, and then on the last pump, on the last push-up, I'll do a pump. Yeah, that's it. On the last push-up, I'll do a pump. Let's go. Two. Three. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 5 more. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. This is going to be a beating. Whew. All right, so 15 done. We got 105 to go. Damn, that's gonna be a beating. Those pumps makes this thing super, super hard. But yeah, no excuses, guys. Hard training, easy gaining. Let's go. So quick breather. We're gonna get back at it. So we're gonna go for 14s. So from now on, it's gonna be a struggle all the way to 10s. After 10s, because it's gonna be a single digit, technically, it's gonna be easier. But we'll see. The main thing is reaching the finish line. That's my main goal. Let's go. Broken or unbroken. Let's go. Seems like dog wanted to do some Navy SEALs too. Right. We're gonna go for 14s. So we're gonna break it down into mini sets, okay, to make it easier. Because thinking about big number, it's just hard. So the way I'm gonna approach this, it's gonna be 7 mini sets of 2 reps, okay? So 2 reps times 7. One. 2. 3. 4. 3 more. 4. 5. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, 14. Damn, damn, damn. This is super tough. Harlem in the building. Shout out to Harlem. Welcome, brother. Thank you for being here. We're getting those daily deposits on these Navy SEAL burpees with one pump on the last push-up. Whew. It makes it super hard that way. But yeah, no excuses. We gotta get that money. Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's go. So 15 done, 14 done. So next one up, we've got 13 done, 13 to do, 13 to do. So 13 to do. So we're gonna do 8 and 5. Okay, so we're gonna do 8 and 5. We gotta break it down into mini sets so we can make it more approachable. So even though I'm gonna try my best to do everything unbroken, I'm gonna count to 8 and then I'm gonna count to 5. Let's go, that's 13. Let's go. 8 and 5. Last one. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. 5 more. That's 1. That's 2. 3 more. That's 3. That's 3. 2 more. That's 4. 1 more. That's 5. Something over here. Just bugging me. All right. So that was what, 13, 8 and 5, 8 and 5, 13, 8 and 5, 13 done. So next one up is 12. Shout out to Nathan in the building, and Nathan is another one that you must follow. Shout out to Nathan. Let me see if I can add his channel to this live. Let me see if I can. No, I cannot. So yeah, shout out to Nathan. Nathan is another one that gets daily deposits on a regular basis. Every single day he's putting the work in, and he goes hard. So make sure you go ahead to his channel, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Most important, do it too. Don't just watch. Get those daily deposits too. All right. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Thank you for being here. Is this South Korea, North Korea, or Japan? I'm not really sure. Right, so we've done 13, so now we're gonna do 12. So it's gonna be 2 reps times 6 sets. Okay, let's go. Okay, 1 set. Two sets. Halfway. 3 sets. Sets. One more. Okay. So 12 done. Next one up, we got 11.